Edison right now telling his players where he wants them to line up. He's going to try to slip and slide somebody around to see where that ball is going to go. That's what he's going to try to do.
Both student body benches are on, located on the same side, separated by a bunch of people. Jump up and down, and the ball is controlled by Andrean. They'll be the visitors in tonight's game as they have the basketball on the right side, and it's handled by Jesse Repay over to Haragati for a three. No, rebound. That's the Randy Davis, the smallest player on the court, lets it down, and here we go. That'll be Randy to the right side, taken there by Ricky Davis. Now to Clinton on the left wing side, breaks it to the top of the key. Booker off the flash, almost got picked off as Chris Kaba got the hand in. Now to Ricky Davis at the top. A half a minute gone by, no score. Clinton open for three. He off the rim and the rebound, taken by Kaba. So Chad starts off like he did this morning, cold from outside on the first shot of the game.
Had a good look too, off the screen.
It'll be there all night. Anthony Johnson has it on the right wing side. Now back to the top. Cabo worked around to the far wing. Mandich tries to get it in. Cannot. Now the lob in the air. Got a good catch and shoot. Up strong with a shot. Rolls out. Rebound tipped by Cabo. He grabbed it. Puts it up strong and he scores on the bank. There again, the 6'8" stature. Not one, but two players of that height were able to get the ball after Plymouth stopped the initial shot.
Yeah, Kaba had a great afternoon game, so I definitely knew he was going to be a force to contend with on the boards.
2-0 in favor of Andrean. Randy Davis over to Clinton on the right side.
Take her time.
Screen left, a bad pass to Randy, and a foul's going to get called as Randy got hooked up by Mike Mandich, the 6-foot junior.
Mandich picks up his team's first. Out of bounds, Plymouth underneath. See what set we run.
Inbound left to the basket here. Jason Renz will be doing the lobbing or passing out, whatever we decide to do. Randy cuts over, and that's 5 seconds on Renz.
Well, Ricky not very happy about that. Randy, a little confusion there on what they were running, but it was still a quick 5 count.
There we go. It's Andrean on the offense. Deflected away by Ricky Davis. Did Aaron got to get a hand on it? No, Aaron did not get a hand on it apparently. Jack Edison not happy with so far the way his players are on running their defensive set. Andrean will inbound as Johnson finds his man Mandich. He's in trouble. Just got it kicked out to Kaba. Now to Aaron Gotti. Now finds his man and he's stolen away by Randy. Well, let's see if Plymouth can score now. Randy dices through. Score!
Randy Davis.
Randy Davis.
Showing he belongs with the big boys.
2-2 your score.
Takes it right at both of them and scores.
Johnson on the left wing side. Back out to the top. Battled by Aaron Gotti. Down low to Kaba. Kicked it out to the corner. Caught by Johnson who saved it. Booker guards Johnson. Crossover. Pulls up and 10. A good jump shot is right through.
Nice athlete.
Anthony Johnson came in with 251 points on the season. Showed it there with a nice jump shot. And now it's a 4-2 Andrean lead. Here's Randy Davis with a baseline drive. Bank shot now. Got his own board. Kicks off him. It'll be Andrean ball.
Okay, Randy. Coach has got to talk. You know, you can't do too much too quick, Tony.
4-2 the score here with 5:39 left to go in the opening quarter. 4-2. Johnson has the basketball across the timeline, marked up by Booker. Johnson to the right side. Mandich. Mandich walks. Nope, there's a foul away as Renz got elbowed by Cabo. Cabo now goes over to the official and says, hey, that's a good call.
And those are what we're going to have. We're going to have that call. We're going to have the charge if we're going to stay in this game.
So Cabo, the 6'8" senior, gets called for his first foul. Clinton with the basketball. Plymouth trailing by 2. They're the home team on the scoreboard in their home whites with red trimming and lettering. There's Randy in the low block. Kicked it out. Booker shot fake 3. Dribbles in. Kicked it back out. Davis. And now to the elbow. Renz. No backdoor lead. And now Renz will try to kick it to the wing. No. He dribbles up. Shot fake. Over to Randy. Back to Renz. Now to Clinton. That almost turned to disaster. Ricky with a baseline drive. Now up strong. Blew the layup. And the rebound taken by Andrean. Almost stolen by Randy. And then Ricky comes through and deflects it out of bounds.
Good hustle by both Davises. But it's still Andrean ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andrean's already huffing and puffing.
Yeah, they know they're in a battle.
Here we go. Johnson has the basketball.
This is what it's all about, Tony. This is just great basketball, head-to-head.
Johnson got it up by Bucher. Almost lost it. Now kicks it into the hands of Aragodi. Almost stolen. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Ricky Davis. I don't know how in the world that one could have been out on Davis. And Aragodi had the ball in his hand.
We're getting him pushed out where we want him. We're keeping him away from the low block.
Here's the inlet. And should have been over and back on that? No, apparently not. It's Johnson to the right side, handled by Jesse Ripe. Now lob down the hand. Got it broken up by Ricky Davis. They tried to get the lob down in, and it got denied. 4-2. Plymouth trailing. They had the basketball, looking for the tie for yet another opportunity. This is Clinton to the right side. Now at the elbow. Davis backdoor to Booker, deflected out of bounds by Cabot. Inbound Renz left of the basket for the Pilgrims. Trailing by 2, 4:09 left to go in the first. Renz looking, and there's Ricky on the right side. Now to the top to Booker. Book left wing side to Clinton. Clinton back to Book at the top. Book will now take him to the left elbow, and he popped it back out. Over to Ricky. Top of the key to Randy off of Flair. He wants to drive right baseline. Pulls it back out to Clinton. Around to Ricky. Left side Booker. Now he shot fakes. Baseline lead. Kicks it back out. Renz back to Booker corner. Go on to Renz again. Good job by Plymouth. Making them work. Renz drives. Dumped it underneath to Booker. And he's in trouble. Gets a triple team. Got knocked out of bounds.
Scores.
So it'll be Plymouth inbound this time. Right side of the basket. Renz will inbound. Looking, lob in. Caught Randy. Shot fake on the catch. Now get to the right elbow. Lean into one. Score! No! Yes! The basket will count the foul.
Yeah, got the foul. Randy got him way up in the air. Basket's good. Foul is on A.J. Anthony Johnson.
So that ties the game up at 4 apiece. And Randy Davis goes to the free throw line. Randy comes into tonight at 76% from the charity stripe, and he misses it. He looked so good from the line earlier today, and that first shot hits the front of the rim. Here's Johnson on the right side, lob down in the cab. Up strong he goes, scores.
Well, they didn't call the charge, and that's what's going to happen if they don't call the charge.
Handling the basketball is Clinton for Plymouth. It's now 6-4 in the Cabot bucket. Renz, left side Booker. Top of the key, Ricky Davis. Lob underneath to Clinton. Bad lob. It hits the net. Saved by Clinton. Now to Renz. To Clinton in the corner for 3. Off the rim. Rebound Ricky Davis. He's in trouble. Kicked it back out to Randy. Good play by Ricky. Randy to Renz. What a look. He fouls him. Well, Renz is just getting beat up underneath. I mean, folks, this kid needs to get the Purple Heart after tonight for the beating he is getting.
Well, he was going to take that one all the way because he wanted that foul on Aaron Gotti. He did not want the basket. He wanted the foul, and he got it. And now he's at the line to shoot 2.
Aaron Gotti saw SWAT and got too much body because he left his feet. And Renz at the free throw line hits a big free throw to give the Pilgrims within 1. 6-5. Can this be the tie? Renzi lets it go and hits. The junior had a 7-point performance against Western, picks up 2 big ones there. Knotted up at a half a dozen. With 2:48 left to go in the first. This is Ripe. In trouble, pass kicked by Randy, stopping the clock at 2:44. Andrean decked out in the crimson red and gold. And here we go. Andrean with the basketball. Johnson at the top, gets a screen. Oh, look at him, bolster underneath the bucket, and he's fouled. He got a screen that he just jetted off of. Yeah. And boy, I tell you, that's going to be tough to stop.
In the afternoon game, he looked so awesome from the top. You saw the jump shot he hit earlier, and that time he just exploded to the hoop, and now he's shooting 2.
Anthony Johnson comes in as a free throw shooter at 52%. He misses the first one here. So here we go, the second free throw on its way, and that one's good. So it's a 1-point lead for Andrean at 7-6. This will be Clinton with the basketball. Now into the hands of Randy. Now to Jason Renz, back to Randy Davis. Davis wants to go right baseline, pull-up jumper, bingo. That's all day for Randy if he wants it. Kaba he's so big and he's athletic, but once he gets going in one direction, he has trouble stopping on a dime, and if Randy gets him backing up like he just did there, he can take him. There's Kaba on the right wing side, baseline drive, double team with the kick it out, step from the baseline. Great defense on a double team by Renz, and I think that was Ricky Davis who came over on the help side.
4-1 on the turnovers, 4 for Andrean and 1 for Plymouth. Randy, I think, is going to try to separate himself and show some people what he can do tonight, as he is coming off the shooting well so far.
8-7 Plymouth. They have the basketball. Davis at the top. Ricky gets it into the hands of Booker now off of Flair. This is Clinton. Now to Renz. No backdoor lead. Renz steps up, kicked it off to Ricky. Nothing happening. Ricky still looking on the post up. Clinton. Ricky can't take it. Now back out to Chad. Chad back down low to Ricky on the give and go. Swatted by Johnson. He was out of bounds. It'll be Plymouth basketball.
I'm not sure about that call, but that works for me.
Well, apparently when he swatted, he went out of bounds and then came back in and grabbed it. And that's why it was over out of bounds. Renz inbounds and it got deflected by Mandich and it hits the back of the glass. And that stops the play. So Plymouth another inbound. Renz to Randy, great catch and shoot, score! 5-foot bunny just around inside the volleyball line off the lob in, 10-7 Plymouth. Andrean with the basketball. Jesse Repair across the timeline. Guarded up by Randy. Lob into Aaron Gotti. Look out. He's got it. Scored.
His first two. It took almost the entire first quarter for him to get his first 2 points.
Randy drives. Scores! The sophomore picking up where he left off earlier today with another pretty bucket. 12-9.
As I said earlier, he's taking a little bit of scoring on himself.
Booker gets the steal. Nicely to Randy. Breakaway layup. And that should be goaltending, and it will be.
Basket count.
And Kaba came down hard.
Yeah.
And he's hurting. Knocked the wind out of him, I think.
Just Kaba throw hard after that block.
That basket will count on the goaltending by Kaba.
He hit the backboard. What's the technical?
Is that a technical? Because he hit the backboard too. I don't know.
I think he was up so high that he hit the backboard with his elbow. I think his left arm is numb from the hit there.
It may be. Look at him dangle it.
Basket counts by Randy Davis.
Press on 12 by Plymouth. Andrean needs to break it, and Johnson throws it across the Repay. Repay, left baseline jumper, kicked it underneath to Aaron Gotti. Score, and a foul.
Yeah. He's got to make his presence known now, as he's seen what Randy Davis can do. So they are going just like they did this afternoon. They went to Kaba first, but now they're going to Aaron Gotti, and he's got 4 quick ones.
Aaron Gotti goes to the free throw line. 3-point lead right now, but Aaron Gotti, if he makes one here, is Kaba not moving that left arm at all. Jake Palmer now will come in for Jason Renz. Into the game for Andrean now is David Borden. Comes in averaging 6 a game. He's usually the first one off the bench for Coach Hobart. Aaron Gotti from the free throw line throws it in. So it's a 2-point lead for Plymouth, down to 38 seconds of counting to go in the first. Chad Clinton has the basketball. He's directing a little traffic here. Out top, still no pressure right now by Andrean. Not even going to count yet. Still 20 seconds now. Clinton still with the ball. Now a count began. Clinton with 12 seconds to Randy. 10 seconds. Randy one-on-one with Johnson. Now to Booker. Off a flare. Clinton shot fake. Pulls up from 10. Got it at the buzzer! And that will end the first half. So Plymouth does an excellent job working the offense to get the battle shot away. Very reminiscent of the success they had earlier this season on a consistent basis. It's 16-12 in favor of Plymouth after 1 on AM10. 16-12 your score. We start the second quarter. Plymouth on the offense. We'll give you some numbers here in the first quarter in a moment as Booker has it. Now to the elbow. Palmer had the ball deflected, but he gets it right back to Randy, right corner. Here comes a 3 by Randy. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Here comes Andrean off the miss. This is Jesse Repay. Getting it over to Herringani, right side of Repay. He dribbles in, finds his man underneath, and Borden has to pull it back out as Plymouth stopped it. Now back out to Repay. Down into Herringani. Spin move, low block shot, short on it. Rebound taken by Plymouth.
Nice lower body bump to stop that basket. 5 turnovers for Andrean, 1 for Plymouth in that first quarter is what led to 8 points off of turnovers for Plymouth and none off for Andrean.
Randy for 3. Yes! He shot Big Johnson straight out of his shoes. And then he buried the 3.
Don't touch the ball warning coming up here for Andrean. Plymouth, excuse me, Plymouth.
So it's 19-12 off that 3 ball by Randy Davis. And for Randy on the season, that is 3-pointer number 41.
Randy has 15 points now in this game.
Johnson tried to inlet, gets kicked.
That was our first 3-pointer as we are now 1 for 3 from 3-point land. But we're 2 for 3 from the free throw line and 58% from the field overall. Andrean shooting 71% from the floor. They're just not getting very many shots off because of our great defense right now. So
Borden inbounds right to the basket for Andrean. There should be 5 right there. Where's the call? And Aaron Gowdy gets fouled on a reach in, and we'll see who that's on. It'll be on a Plymouth play, and it might be Ricky.
Jason Wynn has 2 in that first quarter, and now we have Booker picking up his first.
Randy has a foul as well as Ricky. Now with a foul. 4-3 team fouls Andrean. Here's a lob into Herringani. He goes up strong for the baseline runner. No good. Rebound tipped out. There's Ricky on the run. Ricky across the timeline. Waits for some help. There's Randy. Now into the hands of Clinton. Clinton to Ricky. Right elbow. And then the half gone by up of screen. Randy. Left elbow. Jab back out. Ricky open for 3. Ricky hit! 8 3-pointer of the season for Ricky Davis, and it couldn't come at a better time. It's a 10-point lead for Plymouth. Wood with an outlet off for Andrean. Crossover dribble. Left it underneath. Stolen away! Randy Davis! And here comes Plymouth the other way. To the right side, Clinton. Now to Ricky Davis. Davis, now to Palmer, left elbow, underneath the Randy, shot fake, score! Oh, baby! What a move by Randy Davis! Timeout called. It is deafening here at the Rock. 24-12, Plymouth. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
Randy Davis with 17 already. Rick Davis with 3, Chad Clinton 2, and Jason Rins 2 for Plymouth. So they're 24 points. 5 points for Aaron Gotti and 4 points for Kaba. And 3 points for Anthony Johnson is where they're coming from Andrean.
Johnson with the ball, threw it across the timeline, taken by Repay. Can't skip it. Randy on him now helping out his Borden at the top of the key. Borden to Herringani, down low to Kaba, deflected by Clinton, taken by Ricky Davis. There's our athleticism yet again paying off. And now Clinton to Ricky, to Booker at the top. Kaba trying to body him off. There's Randy. Shot fake 3, dribbles right baseline. Kick it to the wing, Ricky. Back up top to Clinton. Now over to Randy on the left angle high. 24-12. Plymouth with a lead. 5:10 remaining here in the second. Ricky at the top looking. Now over to the elbow. Handled there by Palmer. Skipped it over to left wing side. Clinton passed up to 3. Now to Booker. Corky guarded up by Kaba. And now Book, left corner. Here's Clinton for 3. Off the rim. And the rebound taken by Borden. And he's going to push it across the timeline. Now needs help. Just got it off the Repay. He dumps it off to Herringani. Scores and draws the foul.
So Clinton picks the foul up and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Not much you can do in transition like that.
I'd almost sooner let him get the bucket and then go down court.
Right. He now has
back to a 10-point lead in favor of Plymouth, and Herringani back to the free throw line.
He now has 7 points going to the line to try to make it 8.
And Herringani came into the day averaging 24, so he's on pace. As he buries that free throw. Herringani had 78 points in the sectionals as Randy Davis checks out. Jared Windle had a remarkable game against Western earlier today. Will fill his shoes.
Player of the game in this afternoon's game is on the floor.
Chad Clinton with the basketball.
Luke a little confused. Now they know what they're doing.
Top of the key to Ricky. Palmer sets a screen. Away from the basketball. Wendell has it. Now to the top. Booker again. Book looks for Clinton. Still looking. Now popping through is Wendell to Ricky at the top. 24-15 with 4:24 left to go here in the second. Now Palmer at the base, free throw line, back out to Ricky. Snaps it over to Clinton. Here comes a three. That's off the rim, no good, and the rebound taken by Repay. Quick outlet, broken up by Clinton, and taken by Palmer. Now over to Wendell on the right side. Can't skip it. Back out to Palmer. Will set it up again, thanks to the turnover by Andrean. There's Ricky. Back out to Booker. I know what has really taken one for the team tonight has been Booker.
Yeah, it's physical inside. We know that for sure.
Here's Palmer. To Ricky Davis. Left side to Booker. Kaba on him. Booker gets it back out to Ricky.
Jared needs to keep working here. Chad's lost his confidence a little bit. We need Jared to get a shot off here.
Ricky with the basketball.
Yeah, Randy's not in the game, so he's coming back in for the offense.
Now to Clinton, top of the key. Over to Wendell, cutting through. Right elbow to Ricky. Right side, passed it up. Now works it over to the elbow, Palmer. Booker left open from the top for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Aaron Goody. Out of the hands of Johnson, but he saved it. And now Andrean will bring it across the timeline. Down to 3:10 remaining in the second, 24-15 Plymouth. Johnson lets the Kaba double team, lowers the shoulder, gets some space, and throws in the 5-footer. He too is just like Aaron Goody. Once he gets into that that volleyball line, he's usually automatic.
Right. He's in on the block, it's automatic.
Chad Clinton with the basketball. Now to Palmer. Underneath the window, shot fake, draws a double team. His pass deflects to Booker, then he lost the ball. Aaron Goody grabs it, no foul. And now Johnson will take control. Johnson on the left wing side for Andrean in a 24-17 affair. Now to Repay. Kaba battling hard with Clinton down low, who fronts him, and he steals it away. Up ahead to Palmer, who's got a breakaway layup, and he will score. Well, we are doing a great job denying that inbound, or that lob pass.
Interior defense is excellent.
26-17 Plymouth. Here's Johnson again. From the right elbow, pulls up from the jumper. Too long. Rebound, Aaron Gotti, and he scores. Nope, he didn't go, but he draws a blocking foul on Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer couldn't do much there as he got the rebound right point blank range, but he did miss the shot.
Clock stops at 2:05 here in the second, and it's 26-17 in favor of Plymouth with Aaron Goody back to the free throw line.
And Goody's 8 points, 2 for 2 from the line.
Mr. Basketball candidate is going to drop in the first one. He's just got that bull mentality, doesn't he?
He does. Go to Notre Dame.
Booker and Clinton will set.
He'll be
Renz and Randy Davis back in.
He'll be battling those Big East forwards here in another year.
Here's the free throw, and Aaron Gotti hits. 26-19. It'll be Plymouth basketball. And Randy Davis running it. Started up by Johnson out high, so there's a count going. Clock down to minute 53. Oh, Aaron Gotti tried to go for a steal, couldn't. Ricky gets it over to Palmer. Aaron Gotti gets back defensively. And now Randy sets it up. Randy to Ricky, down to Palmer. Inlet the Reds, double team, lost the ball, got it back. Wants to step through, finds his cutter, Ricky, shot fake, up strong, baked it in.
Ricky Davis, in with the trees, gets the job done.
28-19, Jack Dennison was screaming foul on that, and it wasn't called. Now Borden, at the top of the key to Aaron Goody on the right elbow. Turns, fires over Ricky Davis, too long, rebound, Palmer, great box out, and he grabbed it. Oh, that was perfectly executed on the box out by Jacob Palmer. 28-19 with a minute 5 to go. Now in the second. Randy lost the ball, got it back, gets it, and gets it off the window barely. Now into Palmer left elbow. Over to Randy, right corner, right baseline drive now. Turns, fires for first, jumper, in and out. The rebound, Kaba. Here comes Andrean with 51 seconds left. He's on the run, drives through, stumbles, lost the ball, deflected by Plymouth last apparently. I didn't see it. No. The official saying it was tipped. Jack Dennison is already half a quarter away on the court.
the ball here.
That'll be an inbound left of the basket. Gordon looks to the inbound, and it's going to be caught by Kaba. 48 seconds left and counting. Now into Aaron Goody. Stripped to the ball by Renz, and it goes out of bounds. I might be the only one who may agree with that call.
That's right.
Inbound, Andrean. Gordon will look. Let's see what he does. And he gets it into Johnson's hands. Dribbles to the right elbow, or I should say right block, and throws up the jumper good. With 36 seconds left. 28-21 now. As Plymouth has the basketball. They'll look for the final bucket. It's warm in this gym, and the perspiration is very noticeable on every single one of those players. Johnson goes for a steal and gets it. Johnson, with 15 seconds, is fouled on the floor. And he picked his head up, and that was all Johnson needed.
A.J. Johnson is the really one that wants to step up here. He has 5 points on 3 nice-looking shots, and he had a great steal there.
Inbound to Andrean. This is taken by Johnson, far corner. Lofts the 3 up, no good. Rebound, great box out, Ricky. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Randy across the timeline, 5 seconds to Palmer. Look at the clock, son. Back up to Randy, deflected out of bounds with 1 second left.
They go for a lob play on Randy on the cross. We've already done it once, so they'll be looking for it.
There we go. It'll be an inbound out of the far corner. Renz will throw it in. Here we go. Here's the catch and shoot by Randy at the horn. Almost banked it in. Went off the rim and would not fall. And we have completed 2 quarters of basketball. As we welcome you to the Country Auto Center halftime show. Country Auto Center, where everybody gets a great deal. The score here at the half. 28-21 ship of the Plymouth Regionals between Andrean 59ers and the Plymouth Pilgrims. The Pilgrims with the 7-point lead will be on defense to start the second half as Mendich will inbound it, and it's taken by Anthony Johnson. Johnson looking for some help. Mendich comes over on the right side. Going to lob it into Cabo, who lost it, got it back. Now lobbing to Aaron Goody. Turns, fires from 10, and good. We had him outside that volleyball line. He just turned and fired it in. It's now 28-23. Gee, I wonder what Andrean's game plan is. There you go. Ricky Davis on the right angle. Now to Chad. We'll call the play. Ricky with it at the top. Now to Chad. Booker, right low block. Pulls it back out, threw it away. It's loose, and it's going to take back by Chad Clinton. Then he throws it to Renz. Great save. Jason Renz with a great save, and now he's going to get it over to Ricky Davis. Now to Randy. So Plymouth dodges a bullet there. To Clinton into the left corner. Back out Booker. Booker will go to the right wing side. There it's handled by Randy. Shins his guy out, backs it out. Now wants to take baseline. Again, nothing happening.
Nice defense. Seriously.
Johnson did a great job.
Yep.
And now Randy left open for 3, wide left. Rebound. Whoa! Clinton goes up. Reversed it, lost it. Rebound back to Chad. He lost it. It's on the ground. Chad gets it back. Whistle sounds. And a jump ball call. So it'll be an inbound here for the Pilgrims.
A.J. Johnson's going to take it upon himself to try to shut Randy Davis down. So this is going to be a tremendous thing to watch as the second half develops.
Yes, sir. 28-23 the score here with 6:47 left to go in the third.
The big guns always come out in the big games, and right now it's going to be Anthony Johnson guarding Randy Davis.
Renz will be inbounding right of the basket. Looking. There's the cutter. Randy turns, fires from 10.
Yes.
Good!
Beating.
Baseline 10-footer, 30-23 Plymouth.
Johnson a second getting there. Second late.
He gets the ball at the right elbow with a jumper and floats one in.
Wow.
So Johnson
Getting personal.
makes the bucket. 5-point lead for Plymouth again. Here's Clinton. To the right side, Randy. Well, all right, baseline. He'll kick it back out to Ricky. Skipped it over to Book. Shot fake from a 3 there. Looks to get it out. Now he'll go and find his man at the left elbow. Ricky Davis pulls up. Missed the jumper. Rebound Cabo. Now Andrean will push it up the court and try to cut into this 5-point deficit. Johnson on the right side to the baseline, or I should say to the paint. Throws up another wild shot and hits.
Wow, I would not call that wild, Tony. That's under control. I mean, that's his shot. That's just a beautiful looking shot.
Should have said off balance.
Right,
that was a misstatement on my part. Jason Renz to the left side of Ricky Davis. Ricky looking. Now he wants to go baseline, lost the basketball. Had to save it from going out of bounds. There's the cutter Bucher. Back out to Renz, right corner. Here's Randy, now wants the baseline. He's going to find a man underneath Ricky Davis. Herringody fell asleep underneath, and Ricky beat him.
Nice job, Ricky Davis. Keep moving.
32-27. Here we go. Johnson with the basketball. On a left angle, top of the key to Mandich. Right wing side. There's the lob to Herringody. Turns along the baseline, floats one up short of it. Rebound, Kaba scores.
Yeah, Kaba got in there on the offensive boards. That hasn't happened very much, but he did that time.
32-29, Plymouth. There's Ricky setting up for three. Too hard, and the rebound tipped up. Herringody grabs it. And now we go the other way. Quickly up court. This is Repay to Johnson. 32-29, Johnson baseline drive. That's offensive. And Clinton took it for the team.
And that's what Chad Clinton can do for you. All the little things. So maybe I'm not hitting my three tonight. I'm going to do those little things that's going to win us this game.
Score stays 32-29 with 4:50 to go in the third.
I thought that was Anthony Johnson's second on my sheet, but they say one on that. Now they got two.
Now it's two. First team foul of the third quarter.
Gosh, this is going to be such a great finish.
Randy Davis has the basketball. I'm kind of hoping we start gapping it. Randy across the timeline, lost the ball near the elbow, thrown away. Repay hole. Ricky Palmer hustle after it, and he gets a jump ball. Great work by Jacob Palmer. That was a 2-on method going the other way, and he caught up with it and dove to break the transition.
They want another towel to wipe the perspiration off the floor.
Jack Edison saying that, hey, Repay can't kick the ball the way he did.
All right. 32-29. He's not going to go anywhere. Save your energy because he's not going to
change here. Let's see what he's saying there.
It's going to be their ball.
Here we go at the inbound.
Whoa.
And boy, Renz and Kaba just bucked horns. They both go down. This is Johnson with it on the right side for Andrean. Now work free to Repay. To the left wing side, Mandich almost left open. Now into Herringody, turns, fires, forces it up, and rolls it in. Look out, Luke's getting hot.
But that was a force. Tony said that one right. That just went in. But he was off balance bad on that one. Still made it.
32-31, and Plymouth 1-point lead now. Palmer to Davis, almost throwing out Ricky. Kicks it to the wing. Over to Clinton, down low to Renz, turns, fires. Underneath to Davis. Ricky's going to have to get it for the right low block out. Palmer at the free throw line will pull it outside the arc. Now to Clinton. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. They left to Renz, and we got a foul away from the basketball, and that's on Andrean.
Yeah, again, it's the same hold on Mike Mandridge that he did in the first quarter. It's his second foul, our ball underneath.
32-31. It's a 1-point lead here for Plymouth. Inbound right of the basket. We're in the third quarter. Just under 4 remaining. This is Davis. Lobbed into Renz. 1-on-1 against Mandich. Turns, fires, gets blocked. It goes out of bounds, and last touch by Kaba out of bounds. Plymouth ball.
Nice job of Renzo attacking every once in a while, making them believe you're honest. I tell you, Anthony Johnson and Randy Davis are just going at it everywhere.
So here we go with the inbound. Caught by Randy Davis on the left wing side. Randy wants to go baseline with a drive, kicks it to the wing, just got it off to Clinton, and now he lost his shot. Looked over to Ricky. Randy again. Randy slung around left wing side. Ricky Davis has the basketball. Ricky, oh boy. That was a horrible pass that Chad Clinton just bailed him out on. Now to Randy on the left wing. To Renz. 3:12 now to go in the third.
Hand check, no call.
Randy Davis with it for Plymouth. You just see Randy's shirt just get tugged.
Yeah.
Now Jacob Palmer. Left corner, Clinton. Now popping out Renz.
We're really making them play defense.
Randy with it again. Top of the key. Takes the right wing side. Stutter steps to the baseline again, and now worked it out to Ricky, his brother. Back out to Palmer around the Renz. Shot fake on the three.
Give Andrean credit. There's been no holes, no cracks in the seams anywhere.
Palmer pops out, and then had the ball deflected away by Kaba. Palmer back with it.
We're not looking
over to Davis. That should have been a foul, and there it is. A reach in on Aaron Cody. That's a foul. I know you love protecting the big men, Larry, but that's a foul.
Well, he doesn't have any business trying to steal the ball out there above at the mid-court line. That's our ball out of bounds. So that was a true foul.
Ricky Davis will inbound. 32-31 the score.
He does have 2 fouls, and they change it on the board.
Here's Clinton on the right wing side. Down low to Renz in the block. Lost the ball. Boy, Jason's had trouble handling the rock tonight, and the ball gets deflected out of bounds. Jason said, hey, he just got hammered. That's why he had the ball knocked out of his hands.
Jason's working on that leg, second game on that leg, and we were concerned about it, but he's still hanging right in there.
You can kind of see the pain in his face. Inlet to Palmer. Back out Renz. Jason will get it down to Palmer, top of the key around to Ricky. Ricky just gets it to Clinton, who gets fouled by Repay.
Andrean's getting more and more aggressive here because of our passing. They're trying to get some steals, and now they're starting to get some fouls. And it's going to come down to who's in the best shape, and we know who's in the best shape.
4 fouls now on Andrean. Ricky Davis will inbound. Palmer just got pushed by Kaba before the inlet. Ricky Davis to Clinton. Can't get it into Renz. Back out to Palmer around to Randy. Randy Davis will get it to Renz on a right angle. Down to Clinton, right side. Palmer to Randy. Young sophomore looking. Randy came in averaging right around 18 points a game.
He has 19 in this game.
Again, going over his average for a second straight time in one day. Back to lead to Randy. Up strong. Couldn't get it. Fouled up. Missed it. Right back to Randy, who saved it. Kicked it to the corner. To Renz. Then shot fake. Now to Palmer. Ball passed up to 3. Now to Ricky. He drives in. Score!
Ricky Davis using his speed.
Brilliant move by Ricky Davis. 34-31. He read that well.
Nice offensive set for Plymouth.
There's the lead in the Herringati. Underneath, Mandich lost the ball. Blocked from behind by Clinton. Mandich got it back. They pull it back out to the right corner. Dump it off the Kaba right elbow. Back out to Repay, and now Andrean will set it up with 1 minute to go in the third. Repay drives it. Dumped it to Herringati. He blew it. Got his own board. Puts it up, scores, and draws the foul.
Herringati trying to work hard. Both teams. Nobody's got any credit in him. Herringati really working hard for that rebound.
What a hell of a ball game we're seeing here tonight, folks.
I'm not sure why Randy. There's so much contact and hustle going on. The rest are trying to do the best they can. Herringati will go to the line and shoot 1 after he hit that, giving him 16 points. He has yet to miss a free throw.
Well, Byron Falstich now is going to check into the game to replace Ricky Davis. And I like that. Byron's got fresh legs here.
Both coaches trying to get some subs in here. 59 seconds left in the third. Give them time, give them breathers.
Aaron Cody will go to the free throw line, and for the second time tonight, will try to attempt to hit a 3-point play.
Yeah, he is 4 for 4 from the line, 5 for 5.
That ties the game up now at 34 apiece.
He has 17 points. He takes a breather now for the rest of the third quarter.
He charges up the crowd to get them going.
The big difference is Anthony Johnson for Andrean. If he can stay on the floor and keep guarding Randy without a break.
Chad Clinton with the basketball. Down to 51 seconds to go in the third. It's Johnson on Randy right now. Randy now switched off, and now Randy wants to take it into the hole. Lost the ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Randy. Jack was screaming foul, and it wasn't called. And now a substitution as Aaron Godey's going to check back in again.
So, not much reporting there, Tony. That's illegal. That could be.
Aaron Godey did not report in, and we didn't pursue it.
This is not a summer game.
37 seconds left to go in the third, and Andrean with a chance to take the lead.
With a trap.
Traps, and they almost get a steal. Mandich saved it. Now to Kaba, or Johnson. One-on-one with Clinton. Tied up at 34.
Now they're spreading it out, going for the last shot. Down to 17 seconds.
Plymouth 3 high, 2 low defensively. Down to 13 seconds, Johnson.
Johnson wants to do it on his own.
Tied at 34. 10 seconds, Johnson. 8 seconds, Johnson. 6 seconds, Johnson, no movement. Now he goes for 4 seconds. 3 seconds, pulls up to the free throw line, hits it. And Andrean will have a 2-point lead going into the fourth and final quarter. Oh, baby. Buckle down and get ready for the ride. It's coming up next, 36-32.
It's just that close. I just don't know if he can stick with Randy, because it's going to be up to whether Randy can take this guy one-on-one and score.
He sure doesn't look like he's backing down at the helmet. Here we go. 2-point lead for Andrean as the fourth quarter begins. 36-34 in favor of the 59ers. Randy one-on-one with Johnson, turns, Randy goes up and reverse and scored!
That's where the game's going to have to be right there.
It'll be Randy and Anthony here tonight in his fourth quarter. Watch those two. 36 all. Half a minute gone by in the fourth. Andrean with the basketball going right to left on your radio dial. Johnson got it up by Renz.
How about a 5 count, man? There's a lot of...
Three down into Repay's hand.
A lot of things for these refs to do out here, by the way.
There's the lob into Aaron Goody. Turns along the baseline, throws up a 14-footer, in and out, rebound Clinton.
Yeah.
That's where we want him to shoot.
Yeah, that's where we want him.
And now to Renz. Mandich picked him up immediately up the timeline. Now over to Randy on the left wing side. Randy for 3. He got it! Yeah. Randy 5! In this start of the fourth quarter, 39-36 Plymouth. Johnson with the basketball again for Andrean. Pulls up, his 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Aaron Gotti lost it to Randy, who saved it. On the Chad Clinton. Oh, brother, what a play. Now Clinton will bring it across the timeline on the right wing side. Chad looking, it's a 3-point lead for Plymouth at 39-36. Now into Palmer's hands, brought it up by Cabo. Cabo really using his lower body with a foul. Spinning through is Randy. He scores with a foul. Yes! And put on the rim for Auburn. And it wouldn't fall. And now it's 41-36. Plymouth, it's a 7-0 run. And Randy Davis has all 7.
Now we stop him here. We're going to slow the ball down, I would assume, and work for a good shot. They call timeout.
They'll be back. It's 41-36. Plymouth on top. 2 minutes into the fourth on AM 1050 Sports.
Out of the gate here in the fourth quarter, all by Randy Davis. Now Andrean with the ball, needs to get a basket here.
Johnson will grab it in the backcourt and bring it across the timeline. Marked up by Palmer. Now worked free to Repay. Repay looking. This pass deflected out of bounds by Randy Davis. So here we go with the inbound play for Andrean again. And this should have been a bad inlet. Now Aaron Goody with a bump as he grabs out high. Skips it across to Johnson. Johnson on the left wing outside the arc. Dribbles up, pulls up from 10. Missed it. Rebound Randy. Off of him to Palmer. Now to Randy. 5:38 to go here in the fourth.
Look for something with 4 or 5 passes here.
Ricky Davis on the right side. Blood on his shorts and everything. Ricky denied the right baseline drive. Now finds at the elbow fall stitch. Byron will protect for the time being. Now out to Ricky. Now to Chad Clinton. Fall stitch with it on the left wing side. Looking for somebody. There's the middleman Clinton. Not a Randy off a double screen. Randy couldn't finish it. Rebound Cabo.
Cabo finally got a Randy block. He's been trying all night.
Glad you saw that. I missed it. Here's Cabo trying to drive in, denied. Now kicked it out left wing side. To Aaron Goody on the left wing. Skips it out from the top, caught by Mandich. To Johnson, down into Cabo. Broken up by Chad Clinton. Right. That's 4 steals on the night for Chad.
Doing the little things right, Chad Clinton.
41-36, Plymouth still at 4:42 left and counting. Clinton is in trouble. He may have a cramp in his right shin. And now it's going to work over to Palmer. Now to Randy. Randy to fall stitch. to Ricky. The top of the key. Ricky will get it out to Palmer. Over to Clinton on the left wing side. Then looks like he's all right because he drives in left wing, lays it up and scores! Draws the foul! Yeah. And he is hurt.
He's got that same cramp.
It's a cramp and a bad one.
I think it's a cramp in the back of his leg. The basket's good, and he will go to the free throw line.
He was cramping up before that, and right. You could see it happening, and it was just a matter of time.
And those are very, very painful if you've ever had them. It's like when your jaw locks up and you just can't get it to move.
Coming up, Renzi comes in 63% on the season. 2 for 2 tonight. These are big free throws right here. Can we hit him down the stretch like we did earlier today? That one rolls out. Tipped around by Cabo.
That's a tough call.
Nope. That's touched by Fastitch.
Wow, that's a tough call, Cabo. Baby. Well, that was a toughie. But anyway, it's their ball.
See Jack pop off the bench like that ever. Oh, that was funny.
They need a basket.
Andrean trailing 43-36. Yep. With the basketball is Borden. Top of the key, Mandich, left wing side. Dump down low to Cabot, turns, fires. Short armed it, rebound, Reds. Reds not at 100% and hit. Look at him battle. Ricky to Byron on the right side of the front court. Now at the top, it's Renz to Randy on the left wing side. Down to 3:43 to go in the game. Ball sits at the top. Aaron Gotti guarding him. Ricky pops out now with the basketball. Cabo marks him. Ricky. Now to Renz, to Fastitch. Aaron Gotti plays eye on him. Now to Palmer. 3:22 left. To Renz. To Andy. Andy on the left wing side. Can he get the one-on-one? Baseline kick caught by Fastitch. Here comes a three by Byron. Short. Rebound, Renz tipped it up. Loose. Back out to Ricky Davis.
Byron Voltage with a tip out there.
To the cutter, Palmer. Back out to Renz. Here's Fastitch for another three. Bingo, no, it hit the rim. Rebound, Randy Davis, another life. Randy's three from the corner.
Randy Davis still answering the bell.
Oh, man.
9 points.
Some clutch shooting here tonight. Aaron Gotti goes down as he takes a flop, and then Reds bumps into him. And this time, Aaron Gotti draws the foul this one.
Aaron Gotti looking for a cheap foul there, got one. It'll be out of bounds underneath.
Andrean will be inbounding here. 2:41 left.
10-point lead from it. Randy Davis now with 29 points on the night. Rick Davis has 9, Jake Palmer 2, Chad Clinton 4, Jason Renz 2.
So here we go, inbound coming up for Andrean on the left side. Here Gotti is talking with the officials, and him and Ricky Davis have been in a battle.
And then Byron Paulsich is in there as well, too.
Here we go with the inbound. Repay has it. Andrean trailing by 10. Left wing side, Bearden. Bearden kicked it off, traveled. Bearden slipped and traveled.
Now we're going to work ball. We're not going to be doing Byron Paulsich threes, not going to be doing anything. We're going to be working ball now. Nothing against Byron, but that's it. They come out with a full press here.
And it's broken with a pass to Palmer, right corner Booker now. Way back out to Palmer. Keep in mind, Book's been sitting a little bit, so he's got fresh legs. That's important. Now Palmer left wing side, skipped it over, leap up Randy. He caught it and saved it from going out of bounds. Now he's trapped. Reversed it underneath to Palmer. Shot fake underneath to Byron. Up strong. No foul. Got rejected, and the rebound comes out to Andrean.
Yeah, he's got to come in there for ball handling.
This is Repay dribbling in. Dumped it off Cabo. Reverse layup. Score. Timeout, Andrean with 1:58 left to go in the fourth. With that timeout, we'll take a 30-second break and come back. It's 46-38 Plymouth on AM 1050 Sports.
And they're going to press us. We're going to get the ball and have to bring it the full length of the court to set our offense up.
Here we go. The press is on here by Andrean on this inbounds.
Chad Clinton back in as a ball handler.
Ricky Davis will have to throw it by Aaron Gotti, and he does to Randy. Randy will dribble across the timeline. He'll pull up. Down to a minute 50 to go in the game. Randy dribbles, goes for the layup, got it!
Randy Davis.
Randy with the bucket, 48-38, a 10-point lead for Plymouth again. Andrean with the basketball, repay to Kaba. Kaba dribbles to the line, and it's stripped by Palmer, what a play! Palmer to Ricky Davis, got a Booker across the timeline on the left side, avoids the trap of the pass out to Ricky. To the corner, Randy, he goes and leads Booker. Oh, and he passed up the shot. Book. Now it's out to Randy, who gets fouled out high by Kaba. And every single Plymouth teammate that was on that bench up Randy Davis.
Nice 10-point lead now. We got the clock on our side. We're doing all the little things right.
So here we go. A minute 20 left, a 10-point lead here for Plymouth. Ricky Davis will inbound, and he's got to get it over the big guy, Luke. And now we got Jacob Palmer and Mandich having a little go physical with each other before the inbound even takes place. And here we go. Davis will inbound, and it's taken by Clinton. He'll dribble across the timeline. Davis looks for some, Clinton looks for some help. It's now Ricky Davis with it out high. And Gotti goes for the steal and got it. He goes for the breakaway layup, and he dunks it home and fouled. And Ricky Davis just gave Andrean a three-point play here if Aaron Gotti hits this.
Aaron Gotti now at 19. Nice steal, nice finish by the big man. Got the dunk in and got the foul. But we still have an 8-point lead. He is 5 for 5 from the line.
This for a three-point play. Could the big man hit for Andrean? Yes.
Yes, he still can.
48-41 now with a minute 5 to go. Clinton in the backcourt, picked up his dribble, needs help. There's the cutter. That's Ricky. He's in the front court. Big Reds for two!
Great pass.
50-41. And now we go the other way. Johnson to repay. Repay to the left elbow. Now to Johnson for a three. No good. Rebound. Palmer had it, and he got it over to Clinton. Now to Randy's in the backcourt. Long baseball pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Oh no! The official said Johnson didn't touch it. It went out of bounds on the long baseball pass. Ren slipped and fell, and he couldn't slip and fall as he was trying to catch it. 33 seconds left, and it's helter-skelter right now for Andrean. They need a three. Randy almost gets a steal. Aaron Gotti saves it. And then he goes over and back. We caught a break there because Randy got the deflection.
Can't be over and back. So it's got to be Andrean's ball out of bounds on the side.
Now the other official's going to come over and correct him. It'll be Andrean ball.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that is. It's a very, very good call by the officials. So the 59ers will inbound with 27 seconds left to go in this game. 50-41 Plymouth. Aaron Gotti spins away, turns, fires a three. No good. Rebound Palmer. And he has got it off the rim. Great play to Clinton. Clinton is going to keep the basketball at 15 seconds. Ricky Davis to Randy on the far side. Randy dribbles around everybody with 10 seconds left. A foul is called. And that will seal the fate of the season of the Andrean 59ers.
Nice job. Did all the things that Plymouth had to do. Still got 10 seconds to run here, but a nice comfortable lead with Randy at the line. And a lot of gifted athletes for Andrean that just couldn't match up to the team concept that Plymouth put on the floor tonight. And Chad Clinton now starting to smile.
Mark Adams, Ricky Davis gets a big hit from Mark Adams. Falsich goes in along with the Professor Robertson. And the Pilgrims are 10 seconds away from another semi-state trip.
TJ Grant are going to get the check in as well for Chad Clinton. Yes, everybody.
Chad Clinton, what a great game from that kid. Even though he struggled again offensively, he sure did the right things away from the basketball that helped his team win tonight. In the meantime, young sophomore Randy Davis will go to the free throw line. 50-41 Plymouth. This will make it 51 if Randy hits.
Boom.
Kaboom! We'll get another one.
32 points for Randy Davis.
Free throw by Randy.
33 points for Randy Davis.
Ball switch comes in for the young sophomore Randy Davis, who gets a huge hug from everybody.
33 points. Wow, what a game.
All right, Plymouth, count it down. 9, 8. Aaron Gotti a 3 at the top of the key, no good. 5, 4. They tip it around, Cabo scores, and that will not matter. Plymouth wins. We're going to the semi-state for a second straight year.
Nice one. Excellent game.
They shake hands here on the court. The student body will be rushing the courts here in just a moment as soon as the handshaking finishes, and we'll be cutting down the nets.